In the midst of the Second World War, when fear hung in the air and the sound of sirens echoed through the streets of London, one young woman made an unexpected choice, one that would quietly shape the future of a nation. She was Princess Elizabeth. Just 18 years old, the heir to the British throne, raised in palaces, surrounded by tradition, and protected from the dangers that plagued ordinary citizens. Yet, as war tore through Europe and Britain called upon its people, she felt a deep pull to do more than simply observe from the sidelines. She didn't want special treatment. She didn't want to remain a symbol from afar. She wanted to serve. With quiet determination, she asked her father, King George VI, for permission to join the military, and in 1945, she became Second Subaltern Elizabeth Windsor of the Auxiliary Territorial Service, the first female royal to enlist in the armed forces. But this wasn't a ceremonial title. This wasn't for show. Day after day, she trained just like every other recruit. She studied vehicle mechanics, learned how to dismantle and repair engines, and got behind the wheel of heavy military trucks. She wasn't afraid of the grease, the grit, or the discipline. She embraced it all, welcoming the chance to truly understand the work her fellow countrywomen were doing on the front lines of support. Imagine the future Queen of England, sleeves rolled up, hair tucked beneath a military cap, with oil-stained hands and a focused gaze as she crouched beneath a vehicle. Her fellow trainees, many from working-class families, were in awe. The line between royal and ordinary blurred in those moments. They weren't training beside a princess, they were working with a comrade. The press caught wind and dubbed her Princess Auto Mechanic. It was a nickname born of curiosity, but soon became a symbol of pride. Here was the future monarch, not as a distant figurehead, but as someone who walked alongside her people even in the hardest of times. And though her time in the ATS was short, just 5 months, it was long enough to leave a lasting impression, not just on the nation, but on her. That experience of duty, discipline, and humility stayed with her for the rest of her life. It shaped the way she would reign as a queen who understood that real leadership isn't about privilege, but service. And perhaps, in the clatter of tools and the rumble of army trucks, the world caught its first true glimpse of the kind of monarch Queen Elizabeth II would one day become.